Hello, I am Quinny. Welcome to the channel. In this video today, I'm going to be helping you open your account with Sorare with making no rookie mistakes at all to make sure we maximise all the free items available, as well as making sure that when you open your account, you make the most of all the new amazing game modes that Sorare have launched to make sure that you don't need to spend a single penny to actually get in and get involved with all the real tournaments where you can win some of the biggest prizes in the game. At any point in the video today, if you do laugh, you learn, you like something or whatever, please do support the content of the channel by liking, subscribing, sharing and retweeting and all that good stuff. If you're opening your account today, of course, hit the link in the description of this video. It goes directly to supporting the channel, and I thank you in advance if you do so. Stay out of trouble, and let's get stuck into it. If you could hit the subscribe button, I do daily global football content, everything from Wonder Kids and Rising Star Managers to fantasy football and watch-alongs. That will also automatically enter you into my April giveaway. This month, I'm giving away a rare under-23 goalkeeper in the Turkish Superliga, Diego Souza, and 2 limited goalkeepers. If you want to stick around to the end of the video, we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So step 1, quite simply, is opening your account. Now, it sounds dead simple, right? But by hitting the link in the description in this video, it entitles you to a free limited once you've bought 5 from the market. That's very important for us for later on. It's the only way anyone signs up, and if you don't get that free card, you're 1 card behind everyone else. Those 5 cards need to be bought from the primary market. I'll walk you through that shortly. But once you click on that link, it will take you to the Sorare website, and all you need to do is hit the white sign up button. Once you've filled in your email address and the nickname that you want to be recognized in the game as well as setting a password, we just hit that next button. I do recommend you read all the terms and conditions, take your time, read over them all, make sure you're all very happy. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to jump ahead and say agree. Now, if you're not familiar with this is 2-factor authentication. It's recommended you set this up via Google. The very first one you'll be sent will be an email from Sorare themselves, so you just copy and paste that in. Once you've done that, along with confirming your email address, you then get faced with this page to select what sport you're here to play. Now, I'm not a baseball man, so I can't really help you too much with baseball, but obviously you just hit play on that side, and similar to football, it's got a nice regimented walkthrough. This onboarding system is going to walk us through the step-by-step process to just activating the account and setting the early preferences. Now, there is a lot of early beginner mistakes in here that I'm going to catch you on just now. The first one is selecting your favourite teams, okay? Now, depending on the time of the year, it might be smarter to pick teams that are out with Europe, depending on the way the fixture schedule and the calendar actually is when you're actually signing up. As I'm making this video, and probably as you're finding this, we're walking into the European season, or we're still in the very early stages of that. So for the favourite teams, you just want to be picking the best teams in Europe at the moment. The guys that have got the big goal scorers, the creative midfielders, the ball winning defenders. This is going to dictate what common cards we get in this onboarding phase, and those common cards are what are really going to lay the foundations for the first couple of games that we're playing. And as you go through the onboarding system, as I say, you're going to get all these commons revealed to you based on the selections that you're making. There is a good bit of RNG in place here, as you can see. None of these teams were selected as our favourites, but we're hoping some of the bigger commons we get come from those teams. The rest of the onboarding stuff, again, feel free to take your time with it, but it just explains all the details, all the intricacies with you, how to compose your first team, the different positions, what all the numbers mean, how to select a captain, etc. Now, these common cards are not NFTs. They're for all intents and purposes the exact same as a FIFA Ultimate Team card. You know, it's playable in a game, you don't really own it, you can't sell it, it's not tradable, but these ones are the ones you're going to be picking in the Casual League and the Academy League, where everyone starts off their journey in SO5. So once we run through all the basic onboarding stuff there, okay, it congratulates you and welcomes you into the actual game itself. We have little daily rewards, okay, so at the moment, Sorare are just doing airdrops for common cards for new onboarding. So if you are just opening your account now, you're getting dropped commons left, right and centre to give you as much variety and as much availability to play tournaments as possible. The cards that they're always going to try and give you are going to be ones that are playing, you know, that are playing cards. That's what Sorare want you to have. They want you to build teams and get stuck in straight away. So the commons we get in the first instance should all be guys that are playing first team regulars, give or take. Some guys might be rotation options or whatever. And with these daily drops, I recommend you take advantage of every single one of them. So with the daily drop here, we get to pick 1 player out of this selection here, FIFA Ultimate Team draft style. Now, I actually don't know any of these goalkeepers. I don't think any of them are really worth having, but I'm going to take a chance on this 24-year-old here. We'll just take him. It's a common, so there's not really much to be lost. And then we get another shot here. Mali Traore, so I know him. So there's 26 of these left to go. So this is the 25th of July I'm recording this. So this is definitely a month-long kind of period from when you onboard into the platform, just to rack you up full of cards as quick as possible so you can get in and start competing. Now, before we go any further, at this stage, we've set up with the best selection of commons that we possibly can. We've hit that link, and as you can see, when we come onto the account here, it says you've been invited by an affiliate. That's yours truly. I am Quinny, or Quinny 3001. So the next thing we want to do is hit the play button and hit upcoming. So this is going to be the next game week. It tells you here in red exactly when the game week's going to start, so you can see, you know, how long you've got till the deadline, if that makes sense. You can jump into each competition as well. The first one we're going to be looking at is casual, because that's common cards only, and you click on the matches button here, and you can see all the matches that are covered in the upcoming game week that you can play your cards with if you have any cards in any of these teams. And as you can see, it's competitions from all over the world. We've got Champions League qualifiers this week, some Argentinian football, global fantasy football is what we're playing here. Now, for the prize pool in the casual league, the top 100 players will win a real NFT that you can sell into the market. And this is the prize pool as you can see it here before you. But as you can see, 100% of entrants will also win. And those cards are dished out as commons, you know. So just by entering this, you will be winning stuff on a weekly basis. And if you get better, more powerful commons, then of course, you will be shooting in to actually be pulling out tradable cards that you can then enhance your gallery, enhance your club with. And then maybe move into the new competition that Sorare has just announced and launched, which is the Academy. Now, this is a division that I suspect everyone who's new is going to be entering into first. Now, you can get maximum 2 limiteds into this division, and as you can see with the prize pool, if you get a score of over 350 points, okay, with your common cards, so you get 3 commons, 2 limited, and you can captain a player as well. If you can just get over 350 fantasy points, each player has the ability to get between 0 and 100, and the 2 limited cards get a 30% multiplier on top of that. So smashing 350 points with 5 players at start, if you select them properly, isn't really too difficult. And if you can absolutely smash it and break the 400 barrier, you're guaranteed a tier 2 limited. And again, these cards are tradable. You can sell them into the platform. If you click on that button there, it will show you all the players that are actually listed in the prize pool to be won as a reward this game week, and there's a lot of household names throughout Europe here, as well as some names that are less known from far-flung reaches across the world in different territories and different divisions. Now, we only need 2 limiteds to actually play in this division, but if you remember, right at the beginning, we clicked the link in the description of this video before opening the account. So once we buy 5 from the primary market, from auctions, we'll get 1 for free as well. Okay, so you hover over market, click on new card auctions, and then again, the system is just going to walk you through exactly how to navigate all the filter functions and all the kind of stuff, so you can get around everything that you need to figure it all out. Now, there is absolutely no rush. For you to activate your free card, it takes you have a window of 90 days to buy 5 cards, okay? What my advice is to every single person who's starting out, particularly players who want to play on a very low budget, borderline for nothing, is that the cards you pick up, make sure they're going to be ones that you're actually going to plug in and play into your Academy division. So I'll give you an example. We've just opened this account up. Now, I might wait a month or a week or something like that before making any real deposits, okay? But let's say I was ready to go. I'd kind of navigated the site. I've maybe won some more commons, got some more of those daily drops, and do you know what? Between my goalkeeper, Fender, Evgen's a good midfielder, so let's say him as well. I don't know any of the forwards, right? So let's say I went out and picked up a limited forward, and it's going to suggest some cards here to you as well to give you an idea of what's available on the market. And as you can see, nominally priced limiteds can be very useful in this particular division. So what I would then be doing is thinking, I need a forward and then any extra player. Me personally, I'd be going away at this point, stop what you're doing, jump on to Quinny 3001 on YouTube, and over there, I've got all the content to sort you out. Now, if you go onto the main page here and hit the playlist tab, there's a playlist called MLS Rivalry Week on Sorare. Now, in this playlist, I have went through all 28, every club in MLS, and have previewed their starting goalkeeper, a star player, the best value squad of 5 cards to build out. And the reason I'm suggesting these, even if you're not an MLS player, is this is a comprehensive guide of the full division. Each video is under 10 minutes, and there's like an intro and an outro on each of them, so it's very much to the point. But if you can target good fixtures and you can see a home team that looks pretty good or whatever, these videos will help you suss out quite quickly if there's a player in there you can get at a really cheap price that you can then plug into your Academy division lineups. And if you get stuck for ideas on players and all that kind of stuff to buy, whether it be for the Academy or any division, if you check out my second channel on YouTube, Sorare TV, we do weekly content on there for underdog cards, budget builders, all that kind of stuff to help out people starting out out brand new on a budget who maybe don't know all four corners of the football and globe, you can come to this channel and get some help there too. Now, the great thing about playing the Academy division, if you've got the commons that have really good matchups and really powerful options, is that you only need 2 limiteds to get into the Academy division. Now, one of the fantastic details on Sorare that does really help new users is once the game week is locked in, you are then free to sell the card. It's still going to play for you in SO5 for the game week as long as you deployed it in a team once the game week deadline locked in. So if we pick up 2 limiteds and we play in the first game week, we've targeted a striker that maybe takes penalties or has got a good fixture, and then you've just found the best other value player, cost you a couple of quid, and he's got a good game and he's got a good chance of scoring you 50 or 60 points, something like that. As soon as the game week locks in, you're then free to sell those cards back to the secondary market, maybe do some trades, maybe try and roll them into one. There's a lot of different options you've got at the tip of your fingertips. But as soon as if you were then to move those cards on, if those cards were only a 1 fixture play, some people pick up cards for a single fixture, more people but tend to pick up cards for maybe a 1 month or a 2 month, 3 month kind of window in mind. And at this point of the season, some people are picking people up for an entire calendar season, as we see before us at the moment. But once you've kind of cycled through 2 limiteds on 3 game weeks, you'll have basically bought 6 limiteds from the primary market, and subsequently you'll get your free limited, and that can be a card again you can sell, you can compound it into your club and maybe just rest it in as like a little trophy piece or whatever. Me personally, I'm not a huge trader, so this kind of activity that I'm discussing with you at the moment is 100% what I would be doing if I was brand new. I'd be looking to take advantage of every edge I possibly could, every free card going, really exploit every tournament to the best of my ability. And I believe once you've done that a couple of times, in terms of you've been into the market, maybe bought a guy for £15, sold him for 18, bought another guy for 20, sold him for 16, you know, the swings and the roundabouts of these types of markets, then by the time you actually come to maybe buying some more expensive cards or whatever, any mistakes and any kind of rookie errors, you've probably got them out of the way and they've not cost you anything or very much. But subsequently, you can cycle through your 2 limiteds for the Academy as often as you really want without really ever having much on the table. And along with that and the casual division, you can be competing to win real NFTs, limited cards, tier 2s and tier 3s from Sorare, from using primarily common cards or just flipping your way through a couple of cheap limiteds, playing the matchups, playing the fixtures, catching the guy back from injury, that sort of thing. Now, at any stage, if you get stuck, you've got any questions or anything like that, just drop a comment down in any of the videos that I launch on the channel and I'll get back to you and I'll help you out as best as I possibly can. Across the channel, we do live streams like twice a week, once a week, as well as tons of content to cover cards across all the scarcities and all the budgets. Hopefully this video has helped you set up for free on as little a budget as absolutely possible, and I look forward to catching you around on the channel for more content. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share and retweet and all that good stuff. Stay out of trouble and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye. Let's get into all the giveaway stuff before I let you go. I'm still doing monthly giveaways and I'm making it easier to enter. If you want to be entered to win this month's prize or any future giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, you need to be a subscriber to enter, then leave a comment down below. Each month, a random comment from a random video will be selected as the winner, so the more videos you leave a comment on, the better the chance you've got of winning any of my giveaways. All the winners are announced at the end of videos the same way as we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. As always guys, if you've enjoyed the video today, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. On screen now is some other stuff that I've made that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. Stay out of trouble and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.